What's going on, YouTube? My name is Clark Bishop, and I'm just here today to talk to you about different cameras and different expectations you may put on yourself just to have a camera, or different gear you think you may need in this game just to have a future in the film industry. And it's a lot of pressure that we put on ourselves. I put these pressures on myself, and I think it all comes down to that familiar question that we always hear: does gear matter? And I think it's a yes and it's a no. Gear matters and it doesn't matter. I feel like the ultimate goal is, or the answer to that is, the gear matters to the project that you're on. I've been shooting on my FX30 for over 2 years. I've been shooting on an Ari Amira, an Ari Mini for the last couple months, and even the Black Magic Pixels and a couple Komodos here and out. And I feel like every project was called for a certain piece of gear, and certain gear probably would have worked better in certain situations. And you always want the best stuff, but I feel like the best option is what you can afford and what makes sense for the project. Because sometimes I feel myself where I see myself sacrificing my pay just to get a better camera for the job, which is gonna, in my mind, help me get more jobs in the future. Uh, it's so much nuance into gear and what the clients know, what they don't know. And you got all these predetermined judgments of what the camera's gonna look like, and it's gonna feel better if I get it on this camera. And there's a little truth in that. I tell you, shooting on that Ari, you can feel a little better, but when it's at the end of the day, when it's compressed on YouTube, it kind of all looks the same. I feel like we get in our heads and we get on the internet and we see people with different gear, and it kind of just makes our brain go wild and thinks we can't, and we think we can't get certain jobs because we don't have the certain gear. When I'm telling you, don't focus on the gear, focus on the project. You shooting on this camera may look good on Instagram and it may get you a job because you got this camera, but at the end of the day, what I'm starting to realize, if you are that good with your product, you gonna get the job. People gonna call you because you know what you're doing, and you can make it work with any camera, any piece of gear. Not that you wanna shoot on any piece of gear, but you gonna make it work and you gonna make that project look the best because you're not relying on the camera. Some people try to jump to the next camera without even figuring out how to shoot on their FX30 yet. Like, you need to learn the basics. You need to learn your composition, your lighting, your blocking. You need to learn how to handle a budget that comes with those bigger cameras, that comes with hiring G&E and the whole team and making sure on a multiple shoot day how many grips you need on this day and what pre-rig lighting you need to get set for that. It's so much stuff that comes before the actual camera that can help you out in the long run, and the camera is just like the cherry on top that adds that extra sauce, or them lenses that add that extra sauce to make the picture look as best as possible. So I just came here to make this short video to let you know that your gear matters until it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, like I said in my other video, what you putting in front of the camera, how you lighting, how you set dressing, how the direction of the talent, how the story is being told, all that matters first. And the camera is behind it. So please, my young DPs, my young camera operators, my young people in the film department, my ACs that's trying to come up into the film game, anybody that's looking to be a cinematographer, or even a director that's doing multiple jobs, get the camera that best fits you and your budget. Any camera down from the FX30 to the EZ stuff, to the Red Komodo, to the Pixis, to the FX6s, FX9s, to the Canon Cs. I don't really rock with Canons, but any camera can really make a great image. And what you do, that's in front of the camera, and then when you get in that post grade, you really put that file on in the color grade. That's what matters. So please don't be discouraged. Just keep walking that line, because you're going to get there one day. And appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and follow me for more tips and guidelines and tricks. And I don't know what to say, just try to freestyle this outro. Appreciate y'all for watching.